So, Spider-Man 3 news, new God of War announcement soon, and Sony is focused on PlayStation 5 pricing. Those are the stories we're going to cover today, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. First, yes or no, have you finished Spider-Man 2 PS5 or not? We're going to obviously be talking about the sequel today, but before that, have you finished the previous game? So comment below, yes or no, if you've finished Spider-Man 2 or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, Sony is focused on PlayStation 5 pricing. Reading from Twisted Voxel, Sony Interactive Entertainment is developing a strategy to mitigate potential import tariffs on PlayStation hardware. During its third quarter earnings announcement for fiscal year 2024, Sony Interactive Entertainment shared its plans to mitigate the impact of the US government's new import tariffs on its earnings, including those coming from PlayStation hardware. The console maker has been working to duplicate its supply chain and increase their flexibility by engaging in practices like stockpiling a certain level of strategic inventory in the country. As a result of Sony Interactive Entertainment's countermeasures, it expects the impact of U.S. import tariffs on its financial performance to be minor. The company is prepared to respond flexibly and promptly to a change in circumstances and implement additional measures at the appropriate time in order to minimize the impact on its earnings. So this is good news for PlayStation 5 in terms of sales price for US consumers, I would assume, since it seems they've duplicated their supply chain to allow imports into the US, not coming from China. As for stockpiling PlayStation 5s in the US, this is a strategic move where they'll have PS5s in the country already they can sell before the tariffs come into play. I guess if they're there before tariffs come into effect, then they're good for that supply in the US. But at some point, obviously, they're going to need to import more PlayStation 5s, and then you have the PlayStation 6 in a few years. So that's why you have the duplicate chain, it seems. Let's see how this goes, obviously. And if you're enjoying the video so far, hit that subscribe button and join our growing community on our way to 150,000 subscribers. Now, diving into the second story of the video, God of War announcement soon. Reading from PlayStation Lifestyle, rumors about a God of War Remastered collection featuring Kratos' limb-ripping exploits in Greece have been doing the rounds for some time now, and Jeff Grubb has indicated that we may hear something about them during the series' 20th anniversary celebrations in March 2025. I think those God of War Remastered rumors just jumped the gun a little bit. That stuff will happen closer to this, Grubb wrote on Blue Sky in response to artist Chris Anka stating that they're working on art for the God of War 20th anniversary show next month at Gallery Nucleus. God of War 3 Remastered is playable on the PlayStation 5, although the original games are only playable on the PS3 as part of the God of War collection alongside the PSP titles Chains of Olympus and Ghosts of Sparta, and God of War Ascension, which is a prequel released in 2013 for the PS3, is also not currently available to play on the PlayStation 5. So, I will add, you can play God of War 1, 2, and Ascension technically on PlayStation Plus streaming right now if you really wanted to, and they're very much playable. You don't need Twitch levels of latency, so they play fine. Obviously, though, that doesn't top local play on the console, and I think these games need a proper remaster push for the PlayStation 5. Again, we've heard it's either only God of War 1 to 3 being remastered, with 3 already being remastered as we know it already exists on the PlayStation 5, or the one I really want, which is a remaster of the entire Greek saga. I've heard some make the joke that God of War 2018 could be remastered for the PlayStation 5, and I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. They've done it for Days Gone. Why not God of War 2018? But I would be surprised if that's all they did. The bare minimum they do, I would assume, is to bring these games to the PlayStation Plus service, so port God of War 1 and 2 as PS2 games and God of War Chains of Olympus and Ghosts of Sparta as PSP games, but that would still leave God of War Ascension left to the streaming service. PlayStation Plus cloud streaming, because you can't play it any other way. I hope it's a proper remaster of the series personally, but we'll see how that goes. The Sony Santa Monica account has retweeted celebration events for God of War come March 15th to 23rd, so I expect something good will be there. If they remastered God of War 3, a PS3 game, for the PlayStation 4 for the 10th anniversary, I would assume they'd do something special for the 20th as well. Let's see. But you guys let me know if you'd play the Greek saga if they remastered it or not. Let me know down in the comments below.
Visions of his family, but the hands of death could not defeat him.
And now diving into the final story of the video, surprising Spider-Man 3 PlayStation 5 news. Reading from the Direct, Insomniac Games' Peter Parker actor Yuri Lowenthal spoke exclusively with the Direct on February 22nd at Multicon, a benefit held for the LA wildfire recovery, and the topic of Spider-Man 3 of course came up. Spider-Man 2 ended with Peter Parker setting down his web-slinging mantle for now and leaving Miles Morales to take care of New York. Peter will seemingly be putting his personal life first for some time while continuing the Emily May Foundation from his garage and remaining a mentor to Miles. During the interview, the Direct's Russ Milham asked Lowenthal what Spider-Man 2's ending means for Peter's future in the next game. The actor confirmed, as expected, that Peter won't be relegated to the couch and will instead have a key role in Spider-Man 3's plot. There are very few things that I can say about this game, but you have somehow landed on the one thing that I can answer, and that's that yes, Peter is not gone. He will be a part of the next game, and he won't be relegated to the couch, I promise. So this coming from Yuri confirms two things. One, that Spider-Man 3 production is underway, which we kind of knew that early production began thanks to job listings, and this timing pretty much connects to that. Beyond that, it also confirms Peter is back, obviously, for Spider-Man 3, which some were worried wouldn't be the case after the ending of Spider-Man 2, but many realized if the Goblin is coming to Spider-Man 3, Peter has to be there. Spider-Man 3 could also now have 3 Spider-Man characters. I'm sure you guys can guess the third one if you've played the games. It's exciting to start hearing more about Spider-Man 3. Let's see how things go, of course. But you guys let me know if you're excited for Spider-Man 3 or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps. And subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "The Goblin is coming." As we know, basically off the ending of Spider-Man 2, we know that the Goblin is coming to the next game. Doc Ock is coming to the next game. That's pretty much what's been teased. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited for more Spider-Man, and I hope they involve the gameplay. And now this thing is being built with the ground basis being the PlayStation 5, and obviously it's going to be upgraded for the PlayStation 6. If you're excited for Spider-Man 3 like I am, destroy the comment section with "The Goblin is coming," and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.